start. You also have one single TMC Neta who's made that move, and kudos to him for actually committing to protect his people, his electorate first instead of his own victory. I'd like to cut across to Riju Dutta. Riju, here we're looking at Mamata Banerjee shooting letters and criticizing the centre for ad hoc supply of vaccines and drugs like Remdesivir, and constantly targeting the centre for not carrying out the vaccination drive in West Bengal as adequately as it is in the BJP ruled states. As much as you say that, what are you doing to protect your own people? Just this afternoon, we saw huge gatherings of campaigners of the TMC workers there, rallying right behind Mamata Banerjee. If I could play those visuals right there, Mamata on a wheelchair with masks, supporters, no social distancing, many of them without masks. How are you setting an example for your own electorate?
Nabila, see, you cannot just point a finger at one party.
I'm not, which is why we have all three of you here.
Yes, just give me a little uninterrupted time. I'll give you stats and I'll give you the answer. If you remember, before even the election dates were announced, Mamata Banerjee wrote to the CM that Bengal is going into polls. Give us the vaccines, we will pay for it. That request was denied by the Prime Minister. Now we are running short of vaccines. Now, secondly, the Congress and the CPIM, they have taken a stand, they will not do rallies. Most welcome. We have taken a stand and we have written to the Election Commission not once but twice that club the remaining forces. They have denied our request. And even whereas the BJP said, no, we want all the 4 phases. And now I'm saying it on national television as an official spokesperson that if the Election Commission take a stand that even if they will do the elections in the remaining 4 phases, but they will ban all rallies, we will heartily comply. But you cannot ask us.
Election Commission has sent out a notice to all political parties, including yours last week, in fact pointing particularly at some of the star campaigners who were sans masks and meeting with people for violating COVID protocols put by the Election Commission in place also. But it doesn't seem like any of the parties, including the BJP, including your own party, cared at all. Election Commission has not suspended anyone either. They've just threatened that we will ban all of it. But none of that has happened.
I do not know. See, Nabila, I do not know what stuff the Election Commission is on, because it must be very potent, because according to the Election Commission, the coronavirus is nocturnal. So they have imposed a ban from 7 p.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning. How funny is that? Why doesn't the Election Commission ban all rallies for all political parties? We will happily comply. We will happily comply. The bottom line is, 3-4 crore people voted for Mamata Banerjee. We have to look at the welfare of the state. 122 crore people voted for Narendra Modi ji to run the country. Now the Führer along with his minions, their hands are soaked in the blood of the innocent. They're campaigning here. And before his speech on COVID at 9 o'clock, when he was sitting with the Chief Minister, in the afternoon he said, I'm so happy to see large crowd in Bengal. This is the height of hypocrisy.
No, this is certainly a matter of worry and concern.